We are telling the story. We are not copywriting you. We are telling the story.
She may be from a small island, but her big voice made her stand out on stage and easily command everyone's attention. Widely hyped as the female Shabarangs, she blazed the charts and made significant cameos in the golden era of hip-hop and reggae crossovers in the U.S. throughout the 90s. Then, she suddenly disappeared from the spotlight. Let's find out whatever happened to Jamaican reggae dancehall artist Patra. Dorothy Smith, better known as Patra, was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and raised in the parish of Westmoreland. She describes herself as a country girl growing up with 4 brothers and being raised by her mother after her father passed away when she was just 3 years old. She first knew she wanted to be a recording artist at the age of 8 and was able to hone her skills singing in the church choir. Her early influences were Tina Turner and fellow Jamaican icon, model, singer, songwriter, actress, Grace Jones. Her early supporters encouraged her to return to Kingston, where opportunities were more abundant. She would begin her career as a dancehall DJ in the late 80s in her teens under the stage name Lady Patra, a name given to her from a cousin who likened her to the Egyptian queen, Cleopatra. She ended up entering and winning some contests that got her the opportunity to get into a professional studio to lay down some tracks. Then came the ultimate opportunity to participate in Sting, Jamaica's longest-running annual stage show. After battling it out with all the other female artists on stage, Sony took notice, and she was off and running after signing her first deal with Epic Records. Patra, as she was now going by after her label told her to drop the lady, first got noticed as a featured singer on Jamaican dancehall artist Shabarang's song, Family Affair. The song hit number 84 on the Billboard Hot 100, which doesn't sound like anything to write home about, but that small victory would give her a taste of not only personal success, but international success as well. She released her debut album titled Queen of the Pack in 1993, and it shot to the #1 position on the Reggae Albums chart. The album title was born from her desire to claim her spot in a male-dominated industry and pave the way for other women. The album spawned 3 singles that all found positions on various charts. However, it was the single called Worker Man that would be the biggest hit of them all and of her career. It reached the number 53 position on the Hot 100, the top 20 on the R&B chart, and number 1 on the dance chart. Even though Patra is mainly labeled a reggae or dancehall artist, her sound is actually quite unique and uncategorizable. She has the ability to mix many genres, such as reggae, R&B, and rap together effortlessly. She's also become famous off of her look, too. Box braids, booty shorts, and her signature dance move called the butterfly made everyone sit up and take notice. Her second album, titled Scent of Attraction, followed 2 years later. The album included the title track featuring American R&B singer Aaron Hall, whom she allegedly also dated. She also paid homage to one of her childhood influences, Grace Jones, on the album, courtesy of a remake of her classic 1981 hit, Pull Up to the Bumper. During this time, Patra was living in New York City and forming fast friendships with some of the biggest stars in urban music. Besides low-riding with rappers Tupac and Yo-Yo in her music video for the track Romantic Call off of her debut, Patra also cameoed in the Notorious B.I.G.'s video for his hit single, One More Chance. After the release of her sophomore album, Patra essentially disappeared from the scene for many years, before popping up with 2 below-the-radar albums, The Great Escape and Where I've Been, released in 2003 and 2005, respectively. In April 2005, Patra was arrested in Montego Bay and slapped with fraud-related charges. According to reports, the arrest was in connection with complaints by persons in entertainment circles who accused her of taking money from them for overseas work permits and clearances, which she did not deliver. She was charged but later received bail. Then, Patra took many years off once again from the music industry, she says, for her own sanity. At the time, she was also dealing with management issues. She felt certain choices needed to be made for her own happiness and allow her to be in control of her career. She spent that time relaxing, working out, cooking, writing her autobiography, and finishing her education. In 2012, Patra signed a new record deal and began work on her 5th studio album. A couple of singles were released over as many years. Then, finally, the album titled Patra: The Continuation was released in February 2014. The previous year, in the summer of 2013, BET reached out to Patra to be part of their BET Award Reggae Dancehall celebration. Dubbed the best performance of the night, artists Dawn Penn, Shaka Demus and Pliers, Beanie Man, and Elephant Man made the trip from Jamaica to Los Angeles to bring the house down. Patra, however, was not in attendance. In a July 2013 interview with Onstage TV, she explained why.
So what really happened? You were called, right? So what happened? Why didn't you go?
Well, I was called, but I was called by the wrong messenger. And for me, I want to move forward. I don't think I want to go backwards, because a lot of things and people that have access to me in certain ways, it take me years to get rid of them. BET is a very, we call it now, straight-up network. I've been working with them for years upon years. They are not the type of people who go out there and gossip. It is the people who think as if they have access to me and they could use it to their advantage, by putting on stuff that their management, it's a whole bunch of things I don't want to discuss at this time, but I think I did the right thing, because if I'm doing something, especially to represent reggae music abroad or anywhere, it has to be done right.
In the spring of 2014, Patra, along with her husband, opened a restaurant called Chateau 7 in St. Andrew, Jamaica. The Queen of the Pack went back to her roots again in 2016 when she dropped an 8-track EP appropriately titled Westmoreland Girl. Patra surprised all her fans via Facebook in April 2019, where she debuted her new look, a short copper blonde do. It's a major change from her signature super long braids she'd been sporting for more than 25 years. In a 2019 interview with Jamaican newspaper The Gleaner, Patra mentioned that the editing stage for her upcoming cooking show was underway. The show is expected to air on both local and international television. She has a cookbook in the works as well. As far as music is concerned, Patra reiterated in the same interview that she will continue her musical journey, but timing is everything. When I thought I was ready a year or two ago, musically I wasn't, because I was doing this culinary thing, which turned out to be an art and expansion of my brand. The only way to claim back yourself sometimes is to take a break. I love my fans all over the world, and now I have a story to tell. I'm coming as an entrepreneur. I'm doing my cookbook, and now I understand the business aspect of music. I didn't know it was possible, so that even adds to me being the queen of the pack, because not everyone can do that. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment. Also,